Well, hello everyone, and welcome to a new series on Hearts of Iron 4, playing the Kaiserreich mod, which has just been released a day or two ago to the public, and I figured I'd jump straight in. It is still very much in its alpha stages. This is the very first release, so I expect there to be bugs, maybe even a crash. I just don't know at the minute. But let's go over the brief history. So, 1936 is a turning point for the history of the world. Tensions between the German Empire and the Commune of France are growing more and more. Russia and the USA are increasingly unstable and may soon divert heavily from their set path, while the old empires of Austria and Turkey are dissolving and synthetism is spreading worldwide. 15 years have passed since the end of the Weltkrieg, and the old rivalries of before seem to have reappeared. A single spark may be all it takes. So I'm actually going to take a bit of a different direction from who I've traditionally played as. So in my previous series I played as the Germans and the French, but today I'm going to play as the Austrians. So, while the Weltkrieg revealed Austria's weaknesses and dependence on the Germans, the 20s definitely ended her dream of power. First, Emperor Karl died in 1922, passing the throne to his 10-year-old son Otto. Soon after, the Austrian industrial economy collapsed due to competition from German manufacturers. Finally, the need for German meditation. Let's all have some... Oh my god. So, the need for German mediation to resolve the deadlock of the Ausgleich negotiations in 1927, resulting in the autonomy states for Bohemia and Galicia, showed the weakness of the empire. However, Otto has come of age, and the terms of the Ausgleich are to be renegotiated next year. Could this be the time for Austria to reassert its power? And I think it might be. So our leader is Otto I von Habsburg-Lothringen. Our ideology is authoritarian. Oh my gosh, my pronunciations of everything. Authoritarian Democrats. But yeah, I can't. Sometimes when I read, it just doesn't seem to go in. But please just ignore me. So let's select the Austrians, and let's get on with this. And I'm even wearing my glasses today, so I've really got no excuse. But let's take a little look at the world briefly. So we have the German Empire here, and they have a lot of puppet states. So this is the Mittel Europa. So they have a lot of the eastern states as their vassals. We have the Third Internationale, which consists of France and the Italian Federation. We are not in a faction, however, we do have several vassals. We have the Kingdom of Hungary, the Dominion of Bosnia, the Kingdom of Galicia, Lombardria, and the Kingdom of Bohemia are all puppets of the Austrian Empire. Although, I don't know if you can really call this an empire anymore. We don't really have many troops whatsoever. We do have a few garrisons in here. So we have garrisons in most of our conquered territories. We do have a little bit of territory in Montenegro. So we have held on to that. But let's go into the research slots and see what we can research. Let's go and actually try and get some fairly decent weapons. We are only in 1936. So if you're happy for there to be a new little series on Hearts of Iron 4, of course, let me know in the comments below. And as per usual, show support by leaving a like. It's very much appreciated. Especially with the new YouTube changes to its algorithms, etc., etc. Which I'm sure you're probably bored of hearing about. Right, but our infrastructure's pretty good at the moment, so let's concentrate on getting some civilian factories. Montenegro, we can't get any down there. How many military factories do we have? 10. Okay, well let's get them building some infantry equipment. Let's get 3 of those. Would help to have tanks. Probably aircraft as well. We're at 5 already. We don't have any divisions in basic training, but that's fine. We'll get some towed artillery. I'll just build a little bit of everything. Got all the light tanks. Not too fussed about naval bombers. Not too fussed about transport planes either. So, I might get some destroyers down here. Because I do actually have a fleet. The Schlacht Squadron. And I think we're probably just going to control... Actually, let's patrol the Adriatic. The Adriatic cities shall belong to the Austrians, and we shall have Horthy as an admiral. So our national focus is... The tech tree isn't massive, but it still serves a purpose. So I think we're going to expand the Alpine highways to start off with. So Lower Austria adds free infrastructure, and Tyrol, South Tyrol, and Upper Austria. That'll be very handy indeed. So insufficient resources. So let's see who we can trade with. So the Iranians have an empire now. So everything has pretty much changed. So the Iranian has an empire. We have the Dominion of India. India's split into quite a few states as well. King Empire. So China is an absolute mess, it seems. Lots of independent states down there. The Germans have a lot of territory here. The Netherlands also have a lot of territory. The Australasian Confederation down there. The Deutsch Mittelafrika. Brazil. Then we have the Dominion of Canada, which actually contains the UK government, as they fled as the, well, it's a communist country now. The Philip Snowden, leader of the Union of Britain. But we are just, well, ticking along just nicely under Otto I. We don't have any political power at the moment. We do have 3 military factories still, so in fact, let's try and get a few aircraft going. Okay. So the Germans, I'm pretty sure they'll trade with me. I don't see us having war with the Germans. Okay, without a template. But that'll be handy for when we do actually need it. So let's play. And let's get the army divisions that I have into a force. Select a commander. We have Jugend von Österreich. Okay, so here we go. So, Kaiserreich Alpha 0.1. So, the Kaiserreich team proudly presents the Alpha 0.1 of the Kaiserreich Hearts of Iron 4 project. For months, our team have worked on every corner of the world to bring you the product you are now playing, and we hope you enjoy it as much as we did. First, there are several mechanics we'd like to point out regarding the new several things we'd like to point out for the new mechanics. If you check the politics tab of your country, we've added all kinds of new slots and other bits. This is the foundation of the new political system, which will be expanded upon in the future. So, stability level is directly influenced by your political power balance. Positive, good, negative, PP, bad. So you need to keep an eye on that. Another thing you should keep an eye on in the mod is it's designed with the assumption that the player will always annex all possible states in peace treaties. Okay, so Valley Area Alpha, so expect battle crashes and various headaches. Okay, so many thanks to the Kaiserreich Hearts of Iron 4 team. So, good job, lads. And a special thanks to all of these lovely people too. Okay, so high party popularity. Swish. Okay, so the situation of Austria in 1936. Although Austria was on the winning side of the Weltkrieg, the war's main impact was to reveal the empire's significant weaknesses and utter dependence upon Germany. I think we've actually read all of this, haven't we? Oh, no, we haven't read all of it. Okay, so finally the humiliation of having to call in the German mediation to resolve the deadlock of the Ausgleich negotiations in 1927. Which, okay, yep. However, many feel there's new hope for the Österreich. Now the Empire Otto has come of age. Okay. Right. But we've got Italy has a bit of a demilitarized zone, so they can't actually have... Is that the... Oh, it's just the Italian Federation. Okay. So we don't have a template for some of this. And I won't have the army experience at the moment. At least I don't think I would do. Division designer. Yeah, so we can actually get armor divisions, but just not yet. Okay, so we'll go through all of this lovely stuff. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens, especially between France and Germany. So let's actually kind of skip ahead. I'm not sure too much is going to happen very early on, but we're not. So most of you are regulars. I will just start an exercise though to get the rest of you up to scratch. Yeah. Okay. I think the garrison's just there to help out, really. Okay, so Black Monday hits Austria. Shortly after Black Monday hit Germany, Austrians were not spared. The industry struggles and bad times lay ahead of us. Construction speed minus 60%. Oh! Okay, well, that's not good at all. Kingdom of Afghanistan declared war on the Dominion of India. That's going to be interesting to see the result of that war. So I think I've kind of picked a nation where it's just going to be interesting to see what the heck happens with the other countries. Because my main focus is going to be to restore the empire and then see what happens, really. What am I constructing? Civilian factories. Might be prudent to build some land forts around the Italian border. Okay, so still only at 1%, so we can't actually go down. Oh, yeah, might as well get some resources. Ah, the Entente's at war then. And it looks like they're going... wow. They're pushing quite hard against the Kingdom of Afghanistan. Huh. That seems like a walk in the park. Bloody hell. Will the Kingdom of Afghanistan... oh. The Markleek declared war on Mongolia. Wow, it says war like all over Asia. Asia, sorry. Okay. The Dominion of India and Kingdom of Afghanistan have signed a white peace. Okay. Due to popular policies, one of our loyal ministers has managed to strengthen our ideology. With some additional influence, we can increase our popularity. Excellent. So, I personally really do enjoy Hearts of Iron 4. I know I'm, let's just say I'm pretty average at it. And I'm okay with that. So, I have no illusions that I'm not like an amazing player. Although I think every time I do a new series, we seem to do a little bit better. So, I can justify war goals, so that's good. Is there any point in doing one against the Swiss? That would be very tricky fighting. I don't think I want to do that. So I can't justify it. There's no point in me justifying against... well, I mean, I could. We could just take over Poland. I don't think I want to justify war against anyone at the moment. I think my armed forces, in the grand scheme of things, is rather tiny. Yeah, 197 men in the field. So I could actually... yep, thank you. No national focus set. Support weapons. Okay. Let's go down that route. We're not actually recruiting any divisions, so I might as well train. Okay, so they've got support artillery. They don't. So let's get... or... crap. I'll get there eventually. No location set. Let's get those in there. And let's get the kind of the Panzer divisions down here. Okay. Oh my gosh. Nope. We'll go down. Concentrated industry, because we've only got a small area to deal with, really. How is that war between Mongolia and the Markleek going? It actually looks like... oh, I think Mongolians going to lose that one. What? Okay, the Allgemeine... I can't even pronounce that. Declared war on the Republic of China. So I think they're probably backed by... I think they're probably backed by Germany. considering Germany has all of that territory here. Huh. But none of it's contributing to the world tension. But next year, I think we get an election. Oh, March 1938. So we've got a little while before we go to election. We don't really have a whole lot of political power, so I can't do bugger all at the moment. Okay, so our national spirits, we get consumer goods factories 5%, recruitable population 2.5%, and the effects of Black Monday. Yeah, that's going on at the minute. Okay. Can't go down any of this. Okay, expand. Port of Istria. Let's go down there. Okay, so we have the United Communes of Brazil. I think South Africa. South Africa? What? Oh my god. I know continents. South America's changed a fair amount. The United Mexican States. Central America. Oh! The Russian Empire declared war on the Soviet Union, so... Huh. So it looks like there was a revolution there, and now they just try and contain it. Wow, so there's a lot that happens on the mod. It's just absolute medlem. And I'm just sitting here, not doing anything. Which is how it should be. Do I actually have any... I've got 50 naval bombers. How many interwar fighters? So we do have some interwar fighters. So that is going to be interesting to see. Oh, Siberia is an independent nation as well. Okay. We can now modify our government. Add an industrial concern. Or a chief of army. Let's add an industrial manufacturer. The Daimler? Oh no, I can't. Okay. We went for the Alpen Montanagi Gestalt. I should really give up with just trying to pronounce anything and just YOLO it. Okay, so they are all regulars. Siberia's declared war on the Russian Empire. I think the Russian Empire might be screwed. And it certainly looks like the Republic of China is. Huh. So, I was looking at a bit of a PDF earlier of kind of the history of kind of this, well, where the mod is set, and there's a lot of detail in it. So I think there's probably a link in the Steam Workshop to see that. So I definitely encourage you to take a little look-see. Unfortunately, none of it has actually gone in, and I can't remember much. But it did look rather, well, fun to read. So we control Salzburg. Where is our capital? Ah, so we do still have Vienna as our capital. Very nice indeed. Let's just get rid of all of those. I don't really need any air wings until we actually go to war with anyone. Popularity is rising. Let's just say thank you very much. I'd rather get as much as possible. So I'm going to try and go as far as the election in this first part. But I don't think there's really... Okay. Thank you. Not in 1938 yet. Let's see if we can actually get some... decent fighters. And research radio. Okay, we've got a small but hopefully efficient military at the moment. In fact, where should I put my front line? Let's have it with Austria. Italy. I think my brain has turned to mush. Well, okay. Fortify Vienna. Ooh. I think I'm probably going to have to go down the route of the Italian question. So let's fortify the Italian border. So the construction that I'm doing down there, I don't actually need to worry about. Military factories, so we need 1,000. Let's get you there. Let's get it all going on. Okay. Okay, I will create an air wing. Oh. It's almost nice controlling a small country, although not a lot happens early on. I think that we're going to have some successes later on. Wait, what? Oh my god, the Combined Syndicates of America. This is just fantastic just to watch the world turn to shit. Excuse my language. Oh. The Pacific States of America! Yes! Look at that! No, I don't need that at the moment. Everyone's rising up. New England's declared independence. Oh my god, this world is absolutely crazy. God. Oh. The 1937 Ausgleich. So, we could move to federalism, centralise the dual monarchy. Okay, so it was a constitutional compromise between Austria and Hungary, negotiated on 1867 after the disastrous result of the war with Prussia, which threatened to rip the monarchy apart. Every 10 years, the terms of the compromise were renegotiated, usually resulting in internal crisis as the Hungarians gradually escalated their demands towards remaining an institution of the central government. So let's centralise it, as the other path isn't complete. And see what comes of it. Okay, we are no longer we don't get the effects from Black Friday. Okay. The arrogant Magyars have rejected our proposal. Several ministers are suggesting we offer the Hungarians Bosnia to placate them. Many officers are calling for preparations for a punitive war against Hungary for this insult. We'll declare war on them. So that's why I should have got the land forts in Vienna. I understand now. But I'm looking long term, he says. Okay. We also have our garrison troops here as well. So let's position... Oh... Okay, so today our ambassador returned from Hungary and informed us that the negotiations have been stopped and that no agreements could have been made. The Kaiser has to make a decision. We can fight to maintain the empire or dissolve the dual monarchy. While the war will possibly unite the empire, it comes at a great risk. Huh. We will fight to maintain unity. Wait. So who are people going to side with? I guess that's the question, isn't it? But everyone's returning home. Okay, the Germans favour Austria. Today our ambassadors reported that the Germans decided to back us in the future conflict. They will help arms and men if we decide to go to war with Hungary. Our course stands. War in Austria-Hungary. Yes, we will see about this. Okay. The outcome is unknown. So, all of these states seem to be no longer my vassal anymore. Ah. Doo-doo. So we will conquer and destroy. Okay, so you... Okay, so we have more divisions than them. Very good. Oh, Galicia joins Poland. Due to the recent turmoil in Austria-Hungary, Galicia, an autonomous part of Austria-Hungary, decided to break away. They will be crushed. Okay. With Austria engaged in a lengthy war, some Montenegrin separatists saw this as a chance to break away from the indivisible Habsburg Empire. Okay, their numbers are too large for local garrisons. Oh, let them go. So the Italians... Huh. But the Kingdom of Bohemia is standing strong with me, are they? Okay. Austro-Hungarian War. Italian Federation versus the Austrian Empire. Well, let's get to work taking that territory quickly. Oh, no. Let's get you down there. Okay. Oh, this is pretty tense, actually. Oh, especially when, like, several wars come at once. Here I was thinking, oh yeah, it's just going to be a nice little peaceful series. Nothing is really going to happen. Bohemia sides with us. Thank you. Bosnia has decided to help us. Croatia has decided to back our enemy. German aid arrives, loaded with equipment and men from Germany arrive in Vienna. Great. Okay, so we've given up Montenegro. I think we're going to win that one. The Dominion of Bosnia won a non-aggression pact. Sure. This can take all my troops to hold. Actually, let's put an offensive line and take Zagreb. Oh, wow. Okay. Everything's happening and I'm scared. Right, we have 3 military factories, so... research slot is available. Okay. But it looks like we're pushing well. Kingdom of Poland, the Austrian Empire, 29 divisions. Kingdom of Croatia, Kingdom of Hungary. Austrian Empire, they've got 13 divisions. Okay, but Italy is looking a bit iffy. Okay, so we're closing in down here, so that's good. So they can go in and support there. I need to finish this war soon, so I have a hope of... Okay. Republic of China was annexed. Well, there we go. Insufficient resources. Will you give me more? Unread naval battle results. Victory against the Italians. I'm just nervous I've only got 7 divisions there to hold. But we'll give it our all. Okay, so we'll take all states. 144, 155. Okay, so we can take. I can't take that. Oh, and I'll puppet the rest of them. So that's that war dealt with. Kingdom of Poland, I haven't had to attack yet. But you fellas can come up. Or don't. That's fine too. Okay, so we're losing that war a little bit. Oh god. Do I have any other... Yeah. God. This is overwhelming. I'm getting overwhelmed. So we're stuck there. We're not able to attack their capital just yet. Enemy has air superiority, naval combat down here. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause it here. We have grown the Austrian Empire a little bit. I thought the Kingdom of Hungary might just fall quite easily, but it looks like they're not going to. So if you've got any advice for me, let me know in the comments below. We're going to have to leave it here for today. If you're enjoying the series, leave a like for the video and all that jazz. But until next time, everyone, I bid you a very, very good day.